It's springy. Hey, you could do some jumping jacks. Do your burpees. What's a burpee? Show us a burpee, baby. Okay. Yeah, how many of those do you have to do? Hey, have a seat here. Just have a seat here for a minute. Whee!
Whoa!
Oh!
That is really low.
Oh, here, just sit down here. I want to talk to you for a minute.
What do you want to talk to me about?
I want to talk to you about what we just did.
This is for children.
We went to Texas and we fixed up that house, and this is just this is the finality of that house. We got it all done. Are there anything was there anything in there that was unexpected, or something that you wish you would have done, or certain things that you learned on that house? I learned a couple things.
I learned never to help people.
No, not that, not that. You were a good helper. No, I mean on the construction stuff.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
You did all that.
I had to tap into 40 years of, perhaps 45, maybe even 50 years of surfboard sculpting and making with fiberglass.
Oh, that's right. You had to fix that tub. Yeah, and you know one thing on that tub that I wish I would have maybe told you. I don't know. I think after you put that fiberglass on, I think we should have put Bondo on there, and then I think it would have been easier to smooth out.
Would it?
Well, I'm thinking.
Usually resin you can sand it down and
I know,
get
but
it smooth.
You do it on a surfboard, you're pouring the resin out on a flat surface, not a vertical surface where the side of the tub was. That's what was making it difficult for you to get it nice and smooth and filled in. But in any case, you did a tub patch there, and I think the people will be fine with it.
So that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Is that there won't be any leaking in underneath the tub any further.
Yeah.
Not that there was, because they put tape on it. But
and what were the other things maybe we learned for measuring mini blinds?
Oh, mini blinds.
Yes.
You can't count on the people who are cutting it at a place. Well, first of all, they were not expensive mini blinds, but you can't count on, if you're buying mini blinds at a place like Home Depot or Lowe's.
Yep.
You have to make sure that they cut it
to the right measurement.
Measurements.
Because we gave them the measurements of the window, and that's the size that they cut them, didn't they?
Yes.
And I had to end up trimming off the top rail, the bottom rail, the sides, because they didn't make it a little bit smaller like they should have.
Right.
And that was something, you had two different people helping you, two different occasions, huh?
Correct.
And they both did the same thing. And why did we have to go back a second time?
Because the girl pulled the wrong length.
The wrong length. It was like 58 inches, and she took it out of a 48-inch long piece. I installed it, pulled them down, and voila, it was 10 inches too short. So what does that teach you? Don't wait till the last minute to install your mini blinds,
Good thing about
which we didn't.
Good thing about Home Depot was we were able to take them back.
Take them back, and they cut them, and they have a machine right there.
Yes.
The thing I didn't like about it was there was no trim, no additional little trim slats at the top, so that if your window header is not perfectly level, you know, if it's wonky, you see that. So that's kind of something I learned. What else did we learn about Home Depot?
We took a lot of things back.
We took a lot of things back.
They'll refund it to you.
Yeah,
so
they'll
it's
refund anything, even if you don't have the receipt. They'll give you store credit on a little card. But you ordered a dishwasher there. What happened with that? They installed it, so you paid.
They contract out
Oh,
for installers to
okay.
deliver it and install it. And the guy that came and hooked it up said the line was too short. When in fact the line was long enough.
The power cord.
Yeah, the power cord was too
The power
short.
cord was hooked onto it, and see, they didn't measure it beforehand. The cord wasn't long enough because the sink kind of fit in an angle next to the window at a 45, and the electrical outlet was way back in the corner. So when they ran their cord, it seemed like it was a couple inches short. And the guy didn't want to mess with it. He told us we had to contact Home Depot. You called Home Depot. We told them what we needed. They looked on the paperwork. Then they sent two guys out with a new power cord, didn't they?
That was too short.
Two guys. We told them how long
it had to be.
it needed to be, 6 to 8 feet long. And what did they bring us? Two guys from Home Depot the next day.
Brought us
5 foot 4 inches.
That was too short.
That was even shorter than the one that was on there. So, you know,
I learned a lot of lessons.
you gotta look at your lengths and stuff when you measure something. Make sure you tell them as much information as you can. Don't wait until the last minute in case something happens
And you have
on
to
the
be
install.
diligent on everything. I'm done. Take it off.
Wait, we're not done. We're almost done. Let's talk about the carpet a little bit.
No, why?
Well, the carpet was okay, but we didn't contact Home Depot for the carpet, did we?
No.
I wish we would have, but
No.
because it was so close, there was like 4 people in front of us at 6 o'clock at night. We decided not to do it, and we saw some carpet that we liked, but then we contacted somebody else, and she came out and measured it and stuff. The one thing that the carpet that was there before was a level loop carpet. Ooh, that's annoying. That's annoying.
You're annoying.
Why don't you stop that? That thing's squeaky. We need to get, I got some WD in the car. What you gotta realize on this carpet, just real quick, on the carpet, we replaced it. You had level loop carpet in there before. You had 7/16 carpet pad. And what we did was you upgraded the carpet pad to 1/2 inch, and then you had a cut pile carpet instead of a level loop, which actually raised the height of the carpet. And so if you're going to do something like that, what you got to be aware of is how tall are your doors, your gap. Is your gap undercut high enough to allow for that? Because in a few places, after we reinstalled the doors, because we painted the doors, so we pulled them off, painted them, reinstalled them, the doors were hitting the bottom edge of the carpet just a little bit, weren't they? And especially the closet doors. I was almost hesitant, like, oh crap, I might have to undercut all these doors. I didn't want to do that, did I? So we barely had enough room. So that's something you want to check before you start ordering new carpet and stuff. Okay, I think I think she's done talking. Was there anything else? Oh, one other thing. You had your garage door. It was broken.
Yeah.
Your garage door was broken.
Yes.
And you just couldn't wait to have them come out, could you? You wanted them straight out to come out, so they came out, and it was on a Saturday, a weekend, and he came out, and so they charged her extra because it was a weekend. They charged her extra because she wanted it right now, and she didn't want to wait. And they were out there for how long? An hour?
Probably.
They replaced the spring on a roll-up 2-car garage metal door. And how much? And they replaced some wheels. How much was that, by the way?
$890.
Excuse me? 890 Somalias is how much that cost.
Dollars.
About freaked. And it really could have waited until during the week. So make sure that if you've got a garage door you need to have worked on, don't send somebody out. Don't ask for somebody to come out on the weekend or right away. If it's not an emergency, wait until normal work hours. We could have waited 2 days. And she probably could have saved about half on that. So anyways, we're on our way home. I got to put the video camera away. So those are some thoughts on things we could have done slightly different at the house. But I'm glad it's over. Aren't you glad it's over?
Amen.
Today they're supposed to come out and take pictures of the house, aren't they?
They are.
And put it on the MLS. And the realtor's all signed up, ready to go. All right. Well, that's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.